So basically, a South African team goes overseas to compete in soccer.
Yeah,
right?
Some big tournament.
There's a tournament. There's about 30 of them. I understand there's an under 18 team and there's also an under 14 team. So there's minors there.
Yeah,
right?
These are kids. Yeah.
Long story short, don't know how the chairman did it of this organization because they're not necessarily playing for South Africa. Whatever. It's a bit clubby, if I'm picking things up correctly, right? No, it's not South Africa.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
it's not. It's definitely one of those like club. There's a lot of club tournaments that happen in Spain, Portugal,
Yes.
etc. There are a lot of sporting companies.
And you always say this, Cindy, where you say there's something dicey going on
about the amount of football that we play in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guys get invited all the time, even if it's a school trip, if it's a tour, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and you tend to sign up with a team that is actually a sports marketing. We do sports tours. So we've organized this one.
Long story short, the money's raised, everybody's done.
Yeah, everyone pays their due to
Visas are granted. People, and this is my bone. This is where my bone lies, is around the visas, right? Visas are granted, clear, kids are there. Next thing, when they are on that side, tournament is done. It's time for them to come home. There are no return flights.
So here's the thing. It's so sketchy because they say that they didn't book the flights before they left because they didn't have the visas. Then the visas came through late. Then the flights
But
increased.
how did you get your visa without having a return flight? Do you remember what the Spanish embassy did to me?
Yes,
when we're going on the cruise.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
Like, how do you grant, and this is the thing, with Europe being so strict, how do you grant 30 visas to people who don't have return flights? It's because the chairman had fraudulently made as though they've got flights, which is wild for me that the embassy didn't pick that up because he reserved the flights. He did not pay for them.
Exactly.
So apparently, the reason provided for the lack of return tickets for the athletes was because of the exorbitant prices at the time they wanted to make the purchase.
Then don't go.
Which impacted by delays in visa application process. Basically, it's 35 of these kids, some girls, a few girls and some boys, right? And the parents paid 50,000 Rand for these kids to go, which is supposed to be 9 days from the 6th of July until the 15th. And then apparently 25 of those 35 children are still there because the other 10 kids' parents could fork out the 10 to 15K to bring them back. So initially when you sign up and you pay your 50, you guys, when they send you these forms, it says this includes flights, accommodation. These are the activities we're going to be doing. These are the meals. So 25 of those kids are stuck there.
So I've just seen, I've looked at, I've seen Clayson Manyela from the International Relations Department talking about this yesterday, replying to a story, and he's shared from around 9:30 last night, WhatsApp from the embassy in Madrid saying that the kids are coming home. The last 16 will only leave Lisbon on Wednesday evening at 10:30 and arrive in Cape Town the next day at 2 p.m.
Guys, I was listening to Robert Marawa's show yesterday because I was properly invested in the story because I saw this article around midday yesterday.
Yeah.
Then, as my luck would have it, as I'm driving home listening to Marawa Sports Worldwide, and he was interviewing the coach who was throwing the organizer chairman under the bus.
No way.
You know how people they always want to be friendly about things and, you don't want to ruffle any feathers and you want to be diplomatic. No, this coach was like, hey, this man is dodgy. He owes me 50,000 Rand because I've been paying for these meals.
The logic of this chairman, I don't understand. What makes matters worse is he takes interviews live on the radio and he continues to lie to save his reputation. He doesn't come out to speak to the parents, which is in distress at the moment, which is crying because their kids are not home. Their kids are not in school. Their kids is not in their care. What I can say is that the coaches that are with me, they've been phenomenal in everything, making sure that the kids are taken care of, together with the parents, making sure that these kids are fed, making sure that these kids are also kept in good spirits while they are in distress. Because remember, we're traveling with minors. What further angers me is that the same man owes me a lot of money, close to 50,000 Rand, that I spent out of my own pocket on this tour. The logistical nightmare started when we landed in Madrid because we had to take a bus to go from Madrid to San Sebastian. When we arrived here, we discovered that he never booked any bus services for us to get out of Madrid to San Sebastian. And we were told that we missed the bus. We then, myself and the other coach that was present with all the players, had to walk the entire Madrid airport flat to look for people that can accommodate us to take us to San Sebastian, which like I told you before, is a 5-hour drive from the airport.
Wow.
Guys, the story is layered. I'm pretty sure Robert Marawa's team has put this up on YouTube. Go and listen to the entire interview. It's about 15 minutes. This is going to be you when you're listening.
No way.